Hey, what's up? Well, today is the day, and this is my last Diet Dr. Pepper here that I'm buying here. And I will be leaving after bingo. My dad will be visiting a friend of his who he's known for several years. Anyway, I'm leaving today, and hopefully I'm coming back as a guest, as a visitor, because hopefully I will have my driver's license soon, by the end of the summer. Yeah, but anyway, let's see. Got pretty much all my stuff packed up. Not packed up, but, well, some of it's not packed up, like my stuff to be a lot of the stuff to be hanged up, to be hung up. And I'm washing some clothes too now. And so, let's see what else. I've got almost everything ready to go. I've got my TV here. What else? Washing some last clothes, so I can have all my clothes washed by the time I leave, which would cost money at where I live. Cost 75 cents for a load. To wash and dry. Here it doesn't cost me anything. So that is why I am washing my clothes. Let's see. Yeah, I should have enough room for all my stuff. I did in the car that used to be mine. But anyway, there'll definitely be some people I miss here, and some people I will not miss. But anyway, some things I'll miss about this place too. The different events and different things that I went to, that I was a part of, anyway, so it's going to be different being back in my place again. Well, it's going to be different staying at my place again, because I have not done that since October, since the day after I found out that I had cancer. It's been a long time, a very long time, very long time. Anyway, see the reflection of the screen off my glasses. So anyway, oh man. So if you saw my videos since I've been here, and when I was at the VA hospital, that's great. I will make more videos when I'm back at my, after today. So I can let everybody know, know what's going on. Oh yeah, excuse me for that. Let's see where else do I have to. So anyway, like I said before, I definitely want to visit kids in the hospital who are in the hospital with cancer and going through chemo, and talking to them about it and saying, just wait and let's wait and see how it affects you, and then go from there. Don't just make assumptions about it before you even do it, before you even go through any of it. But yeah, I would love to be able to talk to kids who are going through cancer. I mean, not going through cancer, but have cancer and going through chemo. Because it's got to be hard. It's got to be hard for them to do that. I cannot imagine what it would be like to be a kid, going through cancer. I mean, with cancer, going through chemo. I can't imagine how hard it must be for them to do that. Oh my gosh, wow. But, just pray that I can do that and be a wonderful witness to those kids and their families. To say, you know what, not only has God gotten me through lymphoma cancer, but a blood bacteria and a stroke as well too. To put their faith and trust in Him to get through what they were going through. I don't know. It's coming to a nursing home when you're only 54 is something probably not a lot of people want to ever do before they're 54 or even younger, and you have to make the best of the situation you're in. You have to. I mean, when you go through any adversity in life, make the best out of it that you can. Even if it's a horrible situation, try to make the best out of it. Don't make it worse. Try to make it better. There are definitely some people I'll miss. I'll definitely miss Brenda. She's in charge of activities around here, and she is just a wonderful lady. She really is. So I'll miss seeing her a lot and going to different activities and playing bingo and being able to joke with her, and her giving me a hard time sometimes, but just in fun. I know, in fun. I'll miss Lenny. He gives me a hard time too sometimes, but just in fun too. And so, yeah, he's not that much older than I am. But yeah, I'd say he's got to be less than 10 years older than I am. So just being with him, and yeah. So anyway, he's a great guy too. There's other people miss. Definitely. I'll miss Wayne, friend of my dad's, who's been here for quite a while now. But anyway, I'll miss seeing him and talking to him. He is such a nice guy. Oh my gosh. Such a nice guy. Such a great guy. I'll miss seeing him a lot, quite a bit, or almost pretty much every day. There's some nurses I'll miss. They're here. I'll miss some of the cooks. Well, yeah, some of the cooks I'll miss too. But yeah, and then some of the administration people too. I'm gonna sing them a lot. There's some ladies that'd be nice to hook up with them, be able to keep in touch with them after I leave. Some ladies, I definitely would like to have their phone number, or be able to keep in touch with them. So yeah, well, after dinner I'll go talk to them and see if that's possible or not, and if not, then it's like, okay. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of some people some ladies I definitely would want to be able to talk to and keep in contact with when I'm gone or not a year. So it would look like being a one more time. Anyway, it's the time I've been here, it could have been extremely hard for me. I could have been fighting, losing a lot of freedom, having it having my life here very not extremely regimented, but still, you don't have the freedom. I mean, you've got somewhat the freedom to come and go as you like, but there's still some limits to that too by being here. Let's see. Let's see what else I want to say. Some of the pastors that have come here for Sunday services, I'll probably miss some of them. But yeah, oh man, yeah. My road to recovery from a blood bacteria has been a very, very long one so far. But it is almost over. I'm almost completely done with it, so that will be on a Sunday when all I have is 3 CAT scans, 3 areas where I'll have a CAT scan. But my neck, my chest, and my abdomen, and just to check, to look at the lymph nodes and to see, if they're okay or not, or if they've got cancer. I don't expect them to. I don't think they will. But then again, I don't know. So, who knows? Yeah. Oh, oh man, I can't wait. Yeah. One thing I can't wait is for my life to get more back to normal than it's been the last 7 months. It's like, oh my gosh, to be back in my own place, to join, to find a group of cancer survivors in Fargo. Um, is going to be, I think it's going to be awesome to do that. I went to the cancer survivors group, to raise money for people who are going through chemo here in Ransom County, and they get money to pay for hotels, to pay for gas, to pay for some food, and stuff like that. It isn't money to raise to pay for their whole treatment and everything. It just helps defray the cost of, the cost of things that they pay for because of that. Some people have to stay at a hotel in Fargo or wherever they're getting their cancer treatments at. And so they have to stay overnight at some places. And and they might have, excuse me for that, they might not have the money for that. And so the fundraiser for the cancer, for those, the fundraiser to help people with that, defray the cost of things like that, that really helps some people a lot. And I think it was $10,000 that they raised for that. The fundraiser I was at, about a month or so ago. It's a month ago. Yeah. So anyway, I was there a month ago and helped raise some money for people who are going through cancer treatments. And I would love to be able to talk to kids or people who are going through chemo, who are just starting chemo, and to go, this is what you need to expect. To tell them, don't expect that you're going to be sick, and don't expect that you're going to have a lot of pain, but it could happen. It could happen. But one thing that they should expect is to lose a lot of their hair and to have a lot of it shaved off. To have it shaved off, then, but you know what? It grows back. Hair grows back usually, for most people. Some people it doesn't. But anyway, I am almost done here. My dad's gonna get here and he's gonna be visiting Wayne, a friend of his who's been here for quite a while. Someone who I will miss when I'm gone. And I will love to come back and visit him when if I can get my driver's license back. Wayne's also the one that sets up for church services on Sunday, and he collects the offering too, which has been, he's had me do it when I've been there, because I'm younger and can walk around better than he can. But so anyway, it's probably been tough for him. It's been tough for him to walk, period. So that's why he's had me do the job of collecting off the offering instead of him. So anyway, Oh, I'm just so tired. But anyway, let's see. Some things, I should probably talk about some things I want to do when I get back to Fargo. As I've said before, I want to get my license back. I want to get a car and get a job. Excuse me for that. Well, excuse me for that too. Those are a few of the things I want to do. Visiting kids and people in the hospital because of cancer is another thing I want to do. I want to be a part of cancer survivor groups. I already am part of different groups on Facebook. But I want to be a part of different groups in Fargo. That's another reason why I want to have my driver's license and a car and a job so I can go to different events and donate money and so I can do that and get to those events. To do that, when you don't have a car and you don't have a driver's license and you got to depend on the bus or somebody else, it's not exactly easy to go to different things like that. It's kind of hard sometimes. But anyway, that'll be a lot of fun if I could do that. I think it is. I should call this week. This week I should call the DMV and find out what do I got to do to get my driver's license back. And do I need after a stroke? Do I need a letter from my doctor saying, hey, he's healthy enough to be able to drive again? Let's see, sometime, I think Wednesday or Thursday, I see the eye doctor for the possibility of having cataract surgery on my eyes, so that my eyes can be well within the range of being able to drive again. With my cataracts, I would just barely be able to drive. But with the cataract surgery, with them taken out, I'm well within the legal limit of being able to drive. So I definitely wanted to be able to do that. Have the doctor say, well, yeah, we'll do the cataract surgery on you. It's like, okay, and set that up. And then after I've recovered from the surgery, then have my doctor give the okay for me to take the driving test. So anyway, I'll be boring everybody to tears who are watching this. Yeah, it's, a new day. It's it's the start of a new day, a new chapter in my life, it's maybe the second one. Yeah, well, maybe it's a new chapter, or maybe it's a different part of the same chapter, but no, it's a new chapter, I think. It's a new chapter of after cancer. After cancer, what is my life going to be like? Being on my own again. Can I do it? The answer is, of course I can do it. But we will see. We shall see. Yeah. So anyway. Oh, I'm tired. Use a nap, but less than an hour I will eat the last meal I have here as a resident. I might have a meal as a guest, or not as a guest, well, as a visitor, but not as a resident. I hope I don't have another meal here as a resident for a very long time. A very, very long time. Like I said before, this could have been extremely difficult. But folks, when you go through adversity, you just gotta accept it the way it is and make the best of it. Some people don't exactly do that. They don't make the best of the situation they're in. A lot of times some people make it worse. They make it worse. They don't they make it worse by having such a terrible attitude about it. Anyway. Oh. Anyway, should close this and go get my clothes, fold them up, put them into some bags I have here, and have them ready to go. Have them ready to go or leave. Hard to believe it's only been since October that I found out that I had cancer. Almost seems like it's been years ago. It almost seems like it's been a long time ago that I found that out. But God's been with me every day, every step of the way. God is always going to be with you through all adversity. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Remember that.